All right, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are currently in Thessaloniki, which is the second largest city here in Greece. And it's also a home to 15 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. So it's a city with a lot of people. It's a city with a lot of history. And what we're gonna do today is we're just gonna basically explore, do a little walk around, and yeah, enjoy the day. So tag along and let's see what we can get up to. First stop of the day, we are here at the Aristotle statue behind me. Now, what a lot of people don't know about the Aristotle statue is if you rub his toe, it is said to bring some of his wisdom onto the person who rubs it. Oh no. Do you guys feel much smarter?
I do.
All right, what's
I don't know. I don't know.
All right, what's 550 divided by 2?
6-7.
Wait, hold on, let me rub his toe. All right. I feel it. No, brother, no, we don't want nothing. Everyone says about rubbing it, but nobody says anything about sucking it, no? All right, let's get out of here. All right, guys, here behind me what we have is Hagia Sophia, not to be confused with the one in Istanbul, but this is said to be the oldest standing church still in Thessaloniki. Now, during the Ottoman Empire, it was actually converted into a mosque, but once Thessaloniki was liberated in 1912, it was converted back to a Christian church, and it still stands to this day. I think they are open right now, so let's hop in and see what it looks like. All right, and just like that, we finished up at the church. I think now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and go to the Ark and then go from there. All right, I'll see you there. Wow. So what we actually have here behind me right now is called the Ark of Galerius. Now, this was actually built in 300 AD, and it was built to celebrate the victory of Galerius over the Persians. Now, this right here is actually a great example of how extraordinary the Byzantine architecture really is. For it to still be standing tall and amazing like this with all the details still preserved, or at least to the best of their abilities. And the crazy thing here as well is down the street here, let me show you guys. Now, the rotundo behind me, oh, hold up, thumbnail. Now with the rotundo behind me actually, it was intended to be built as a mausoleum for Galerius, but what ended up happening is over the years, it was transformed into a church, it was transformed into a mosque, and now it's actually a museum for Byzantine architecture. But again, insane that this is able to stand within the city like this and still be preserved. Absolutely insane. Now this right here behind me is the rotundo like I was talking about earlier, but unfortunately it does seem like it's closed currently. So we won't be able to go inside and check it out, but you can kind of appreciate it from the outside anyways. All right, let's go to the water and see what we can see over there. Now, if you've watched the channel for a long time, you know how much I actually love Greece. I've been here so many times at this point that I can't even count. But I actually have been to Thessaloniki once before as well. It was, however, like 10 years ago. So it was a very, very long time. At this point, I would consider this almost as a fresh experience. I love the city. I mean, obviously, like I said, it is the second largest city here. So you're gonna get a lot of hustle and bustle. It's gonna be super, super busy. But I don't know, it is very beautiful. Especially the whole section by the water where we're going now. Just wait till you see it. It's absolutely insane there. But okay, I'll see you by the water. Alrighty, we have arrived here by the water now, and behind me actually stands the White Tower. Now, this tower is a very prominent figure of Thessaloniki. However, it does come with a very dark past. Why, you may ask? Well, the original purpose of the White Tower was actually built in the Ottoman Empire, and it was supposed to serve as a fortress. However, they ended up actually repurposing it for a prison, and in there they actually carried out numerous executions. At one point, it was actually named the Red Tower or the Blood Tower, but now it serves as a museum. And some people even say when you get to the top of it, you have a clear view of Mount Olympus. Oh my. Oi. All right, guys. How's everyone been enjoying their day today? Have you had a good day so far?
Yeah, I have very much.
What was your favorite part of the day so far?
Probably not the matcha that I drank.
What about you? Where'd you go? You got some food, huh?
Yeah, I got a burger.
Yeah? How was your burger?
It was actually insane.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Describe it.
I have no idea. It was one of the best burgers I've ever tried.
It was one of the best burgers you ever tried?
Yeah.
I want to go get one in a little bit actually, so he wants to hit it up again, so.
Wait, you would eat another burger?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm actually hungry, so let's go see this Alexander the Great statue and then maybe we'll go get something to eat, yeah?
Okay.
All right, so there was a quick last minute sudden change of plans. I guess we're going on a cruise now. I don't know, we were just walking and we saw this and we're like, all right, let's do it. So we're on the cruise now. Wait, let's go upstairs, no? Oh, sorry. Woo! Wait, let me go see the front of the boat. How's it going? Yeah, I'm doing good. All right, hold on, whoa, hold up. Do I dare operate the boat?
No, bruh.
No, I might have to.
No one's allowed.
Wait, what happens if I go in here? Wait, this spot is nutty. Yeah, what's going on? What are you doing, Georgi?
Taking a photo.
All right, like I said, in a spur of the moment, we have somehow ended up on this cruise right now, but it should be a vibe, so we'll see what we can do. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some drinks going, and then, yeah, I don't know, just enjoy ourselves. All right, the drinks have finally came. You know, I had to get that, what is that ice juice, fruit juice? Let me give it a, actually, let's dial a gang. All right, let me give it a test. Wow, that's actually fire. That's so good. Wow. Now the cruise is finally taking off. And also something crazy too. Remember how I told you when you stand on top of the white tower, you can see Mount Olympus? Well, if you actually look directly in front of us, the camera will not pick this up, but if you look directly in front of us, that's actually Mount Olympus straight ahead. Wow, kind of insane. And the weather is perfect, not as sunny now that we got the clouds coming in a little bit. And yeah, man, we just vibe and chilling now. Enjoying the ride. Oh, that's dark. All right, so it looks like we're just about finishing up the cruise here. Honestly, this cruise was insane. Like I said, we were just walking, we stumbled upon it. They're like leaving in 10 minutes. We're like, all right, whatever. We hopped on, did a nice little lap here around this little gulf, and yeah, it was beautiful. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead now, like I said, dock, and then I'll see you guys at the Alexander the Great statue. All right, and just like that now, we are here at Alexander the Great statue, or Alexander the Macedon, or Macedon, depending on where you're from. Now, everybody knows Alexander the Great. He was the Macedonian or Macedonian emperor, conqueror, whatever you want to call him. But they have erected this massive bronze statue of him here in Thessaloniki. And honestly, it's way bigger than I thought it would be. When I pulled up here inside, it's actually massive. But I believe, I don't know, I don't want to get too much into it because I'm not entirely sure about this, but I believe the history of northern Greece here, this was at one point Macedonia as well, or Macedonia, depending on where you're from. But I believe what ended up happening is after the two ended up getting their dispute or debate, we now have North Macedonia and now we have Greece as well. And this Thessaloniki is part of Greece now, but again, I believe the statue of Alexander the Great is to commemorate the Macedonian roots or Macedonian past. I may be wrong. Correct me in the comments if that is true, but regardless, we came, we saw it, and now underneath Alexander the Great, we have some great kickflips going on here in the background. Let's see it. Okay, okay. All right, let's go and eat. Okay, guys, I do not have the microphone currently plugged in, but we ended up going to the dinner spot. We met up with like everybody. They actually had already finished their dinner, and I didn't even eat a burger earlier. I didn't eat anything. So what we're gonna do now is we're literally just gonna go and probably get like a gyro or something like that, and then probably just end up wrapping the night there. I don't know if we're gonna go on like a nighttime walk, if we're gonna go and get like some dessert or anything like that. I really have no idea. But if we do end up cutting it here, I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little Thessaloniki day here today in Greece. We had a good little time. We walked around, we saw everything. And yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Again, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.